Hello and welcome back to this lesson. So, in this lesson, we're going to be talking about audience targeting. Although we have done our targeting in our previous lesson and we have been able to create a campaign, now I hope you have been able to create your mock campaign in your ads manager. Choose your objectives. You can choose either awareness or engagement. You know, set up your campaign name, your budget, and every other thing we did in our previous module. So we went really deep into choosing our setting up our campaign fully, right? But in this module, in this lesson, rather, we are going to be focusing on audience targeting and why it is very important, right? So knowing who actually you are targeting, who actually you are talking to, right? Target audience or targeting defines who will see your ads, right? Even great ads fail if they are shown to the wrong people. This is very, very important. So it's important that you understand the target audience of the people that you are working with or you're working for, or even your own target audience when building your brand, right? Your personal brand. So if you want to um, talk to people or get more clients, you have to understand who you want to serve, right? So core audiences are built from um, demographic. You can filter by location, country, state, or city. This is under our location. So I'm going to be showing you again. We're just going to go over this in our ad setup. So we are going over this again. We chose Lagos, we chose Abuja, we chose Port Harcourt. These are some of the top cities where people like to target because they are known for people that are ready buyers, right? But when you do a deep dive into your target audience, right? Look at your analytics very well. If you are in Nigeria, if you are in the eastern part of Nigeria, for instance, and you know that, oh, your particular products that you sell or service that you sell, those around you will most likely buy more, probably because of the distance, proximity, and you have been getting steady sales from there, from around there. It is not a bad thing to target other locations, other broader locations, but you can include that. So let's say we want to include another city, we're including Enugu. We included Enugu because we know that our target audience are mostly based in this particular city. Now, this is what data helps you to achieve. Our target audience can also be filtered based on the age range. We already talked about this as well. So you can target based on, again, the data of the people that have bought from the brand or are most likely to buy. So if it is 18 to 20, 18 to 30, 18 to 35, or if it's the older generations, right, the older demographics, say 45 to 65, there are some people that their target audience are mostly elderly people based on the type of product or service that they sell. So for that particular brand, they cannot go and start targeting 18 years old. They're not going to sell, and the ad is not going to convert. So filter based on gender. So we have either the male or the female gender, or you can choose both. Right? So let me show you that as well. Yes, we have our age, right? Um, so let's say we want to change this to 25 to 65. 25 to 65. Those are the people that buy from us, right? The maximum age here is 65, as you can see here, and we want all genders, men, women, they buy or they're possible buyers for this particular product or service that this particular brand sells. Can also filter based on language. So always know your ideal audience or ideal customers before you start creating your ads. This can never be overemphasized. So if you come here, you are going to see the language option as well, all languages, right? So only enter a language if you need to limit your audience to people who use a language that isn't common to your selected locations. So if English is widely accepted, please leave it blank. But if you want to select a language that is limited to a particular audience that you're targeting, that is when you can pick a language here. Our target audience, use English to communicate. So like we mentioned before, always know your ideal customer avatar or your ideal target audience before you even start setting up your ad account. You should have this detail. What does detail targeting help you to do? Getting into the last detail. It helps you to refine your audience properly. It helps you to refine your audience further. You can target people based on their interests, and that is why in your social media marketing strategy document or when carrying out your strategy, you should include these things in your target audience section. Target by interest. For instance, we have people interested in skincare, we have people interested in football, we have people interested in travel, in tech, in different things. Why is this necessary? Because it will help you to know where your target audience usually hang out. It is where they are, that is where you will find your buyers. What do they usually do? Do they go to clubs? Your interest could be clubs, right? Do they go to stadiums to watch football? What exactly interests them? And next is their behavior. Now I really want to show you this. Let us go in depth into this. So you see, I'm just going to show you my template right now so you can see exactly what you need to include in your target, right? Your target audience rather. So all of these things are very important. Their interest, their pain points, their behavior. So we've talked about interest. We see that this particular brand is target audience is interested in beauty routines, hairstyling, skincare essentials, aesthetics, bath and home decor, lifestyle, soft life. These are the things that they're interested in. These are their pain points. What is that thing that they want to solve, right? And these are their behavior. They are very active on Instagram and TikTok. So having this knowledge will help you know that okay, when you are setting up your target audience, right? You know that okay, Instagram and TikTok should be there, trends should be there, beauty should be there, skincare should be there. These are the things that you need to know, and so it will help you easily target your audience, and you don't need to go and start paying. In fact, you can even set that up as a service that you offer, consulting with people and helping them to set their target audience. So targeting people by behaviors, we've talked about that, by their job titles or their industry. Again, I'm going to use my template as an example. So if you come here, you see that their income level is here, right? And see that these people are moderate income earners or and their budget conscious.
People go
Right?
join.
For a brand that
If you go
is high
answer,
end, you know that no, this is not people that you should be targeting.
ah,
You should be targeting people in big areas, big cities. But if you are one that does budget friendly items from 2,000, items from as low as 1,000, right? You know that these are the people that you need to, you target and get the most conversion. Next is setting up custom audiences. Custom audiences help you to reach people people already know your brand. So we are talking about website visitors, those people who have come in contact with your brand, who engage with your Instagram or your Facebook page, customer list. There are times that you can set audience based on those who follow you, right? And then we have lookalike audience. This help find new people similar to your best customers, people that look like your audience.
All right, so I will see you in the next lesson.
Mm-hmm.